Hello everyone, how are you doing? It is a beautiful Sunday morning here. The birds are chirping. It's a bit cloudy, not too bright, but it is. I feel like I'm squinting. Does it look like? Yeah, I am squinting. I don't know, I feel like it's quite bright actually out here. Um Anyway, in this video, as the title suggests, it is a recap of some of the images I took in the month of May. I'm quite excited about some of these images, to be honest, because it's the first time I did something like this, and I felt like I was playing with something new. When we go over to voiceovers, you're going to hear me kind of talk through some of the techniques and some of the things I was thinking about whilst I was making these photographs. But anyway, let me leave you to enjoy them, and yeah, have a wonderful day. See you soon. As we are about to go straight into these voiceovers, I want to use this opportunity to thank the composer of the music that you're currently listening to. The first photo are a series of okra. I remember first time I had okra when I was in Nigeria. So it kind of reminded me of my mom, my upbringing, and everything about Nigeria. One thing I really love is the contrast of the color of the green and the yellow. And as we go into these tomato photographs, you can see exactly the same thing. Well, now we see a little bit of shadow as well. I believe early on this technique is something I was consistent with in like the first 4 or 5 photographs I took. At this point, after watching and speaking with my mentor Brandon Figueroa, who's based out in LA, I decided to combine the fruit and the product when he asked to kind of review photographs, because I wanted to send him something that was consistent in what I've been doing, but just something that was a little bit different. This is some food photography for a client of mine that's based in Slough. I love her food. I decided to go back and play with the technique I was messing around with earlier in the month, looking at the shadows and the contrast and just seeing how we play with the texture of the food. And this was the first time I did like a green on green kind of combo, so kind of liked how it worked. I believe this photograph kind of ties the bow on the technique I was intentionally learning in the month of May. I really want to make sure that on all the food that I took, there was an element of shadow, there was an element of being able to see the texture and just playing around with the composition. I was really happy about these photographs.